Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me on this look right here. So if you like what you see, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so to start off, I'm going to moisturize with my Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. I'm seriously almost out of this. I love it. I'm going to use the rest of it up. I'm just gonna put this all over. My skin is really dry. The next thing I'm gonna do is prime with my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. And I'm just gonna put this in the T-zone where my pores are bigger. Okay, so now that I'm primed and moisturized, I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. And I love this stuff. I'm in the shade 202. And so I'm just going to kind of dot this all over my face. Okay, so to blend, I'm going to be using the Morphe M439. This is my favorite foundation brush. And I'm just going to start buffing just into my skin. And it's glowy, but it doesn't like come off really quick. It lasts a long time on the skin. And it just looks so natural. I used to really be into super matte foundations, but lately I've just been liking the more natural look. So, okay, so next I'm going to grab some concealer. I'm going to be using this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer underneath my eyes. This one is obviously going to highlight because it's super bright. This is a great concealer too. It's super easy to blend. And it's got a lot of coverage too. So I like to put this on my eyelids too to prime for eyeshadow. And this is going to be a get ready with me. I'm going shopping with my mom and my sister. We have some errands to run, so I'm just going to be doing cute little glam. I'm just blending this in, and this concealer blends so easily into this foundation. It's awesome. And this is the Morphe sponge, by the way. This is the best beauty sponge ever. It can seriously blend anything. No joke. Okay, so now that concealer's on, I'm gonna set it. I use the RCMA No Color Powder. I get it from Beautylish, and it's just a really great translucent powder. I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Oh god, the name's rubbed off. I think it's Blush Brush. And I'm just going to lightly tap this powder underneath to set the under eyes. Same thing on this eye. And then I like to bake my smile lines because I get really bad creasing right here because I'm talking and smiling and making different facial expressions. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, and then I'm just going to keep setting the parts of my face where I put that concealer. So my chin, my eyelids, and my forehead. And then I like to go in with an even bigger powder brush and get the rest of the face. So this is the Morphe E41. And I'm going to just dip this in and kind of just get the remainder of my face so that any other powder products we put on will blend easily and not stick to the wet foundation. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is contour and bronze. And I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to grab this Morphe R10 brush to kind of just warm up the face. And I'm going to be using these two middle shades, or the two lighter shades. And I'm just going to start to sculpt out my cheeks really lightly. Nothing too crazy. And then same with my forehead. I kind of have a big forehead, so I'm going to contour that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then I like to bring just a little bit of the cooler tone, this one, just down my nose. I don't do any like crazy nose contouring. I just kind of bring it down the nose and then use the powder brush to blend it out, just to give it a little bit of definition, but nothing too crazy like that. Okay, and then I like to go in with the highlighting yellow shade right here on this Morphe M438 brush. And I'm just going to kind of dab that just because it gives you a little bit more brightness under the eye. You can see the difference. And then just swipe a little bit on my eyelids. Okay, next I'm going to go in with this Hourglass Ambient Luminous Bronze Light. It's just a really pretty luminous bronzer, and I like to just glide this along the cheeks. It just gives like that glow from within. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to use the Morphe R2 for this, so I'm just going to lightly just tap this in here and tap off the excess and just kind of swipe this in the places that you would bronze. And I just think it gives them this pretty warm glow to the skin. And I like it because you can use it even if you are like fair without using like a shimmer bronzer. I don't know. I just feel that way. Okay, and then for blush, I'm going to go in with this Tarte palette. I got this for Christmas. Super pretty. It's got like 10 shades. And, oh, it's really hard to pick. I think I'm going to go in with this kind of peachy. I'll probably actually mix these two together. Fortunate and Angelic. So I'm just going to go in. And this is a Morphe M530. I'm just going to put this on the apples and blend it back. Now I'm going to go in and highlight my face. Okay, so I'm going to be using my favorite highlighting brush, the M510, and I'm going to go in with my favorite, it's really dirty. This is the Sugar Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is awesome. And I just kind of like mix these three shades together because they're all so pretty. And I'm just going to wipe this on my cheekbones. Give me a pretty glow. Same thing with this side. And I like to kind of go in a C shape, so I go on my cheekbone and then up to the brow bone and kind of on the temple like this. And that way when the light hits it, it just looks super pretty. Then I put a little bit on my Cupid's bow and some on my nose. Like that. Okay, so now it's time to fill in the brows. What I use is the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Soft Brown. It looks like this. I've hit pan on both shades. And then this is the Anastasia brush. It doesn't say, but this is their brush with the spoolie and then the angled side. So I just like to comb through my brows. And I take the darker shade and start on the outer portion like this and just start making kind of little hair-like strokes. I like to extend the tail as well because I feel like my brows end sort of short and abruptly, and I like to make them look like they... And then I like to take the lighter shade in that palette and just run it through the front of the brow so that it doesn't look so sparse, but it's not like a rectangle either. You don't want like Sharpie brows. And that's pretty much all I do. I just stick with the natural shape of my brow most days, just because it's easy and quick. And so now I'm going to set my brows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel so that they don't go anywhere. Okay, so brows are done. Now time for eyeshadow. I'm probably just going to be doing like a basic brown smoky eye for today. Don't judge. I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill palette. I know she's dirty, but she is so loved. So we're going to let it slide. So I'm going to be taking, oh god, I don't know the shade names. I'm just going to be taking these two and just kind of throw them in my crease like this. I actually got this like the first time it ever launched. I'm really proud. But it is my favorite. So yeah, oh, I forgot to say, this is the M504. It's great for just like your very first color because it's super big and fluffy. Next I'm going to grab the Morphe R37 and I'm going to take this shade, obviously it's my favorite, and just kind of make this a little bit more precise, still keeping it in that crease area like this. I'm just blending this in like that. This is like my go-to eye look with this palette. I just grab the same shades every time. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this shade right here. It's kind of like a pinky brown. And just deepen up that crease a little bit more. And then I'm probably just gonna put this same shade like all over my lid with my finger. Just this matte shade right here. Just because I love the kind of a wash of this brown. Just all over the eye, blown out. I think it's so pretty. And then I'm going to take that same R37 brush and just go in and blend that, what I did with my finger, into the crease. I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line because I feel like no eye look is complete without doing that step. To add a little bit more definition, I'm going to be taking the M432 and I'm going to take this shade just a little bit deeper, and I'm going to put this really close to the lash line. Kind of messy. I'm just trying to get this shade here. And then this is my favorite Real Techniques brush. Okay, so this is the perfect brush for smoking out your lower lash line. I mean, there's nothing like it. I have so many brushes, and this is the perfect brush for smoking out your lower lash line. So I'm going to take this color with it and just smoke this out. So I'm just wiping away this little bit of fallout. And And then when I do this kind of smoked out wash of brown, I like to do a really intense inner corner highlight. I'll be taking this second shade in the palette, and this is a Morphe M213, and it's the perfect like little highlighting brush for the inner corner. So I just go in and highlight. I'm probably going to put on some false lashes, but just to get my lashes darkened up, I'm going to put on, this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And I'm just going to coat my lashes. Now I'm going to throw on these lashes. These are the Ardell Double Up 207. When I put on lashes, I have to cut them because a lot of times they're too long for my little eyes. And just cut off the end part. You never want to cut off the inner part because that is perfectly tapered so that it's not poking your inner part of your eye. Throw on some Duo lash glue. This is the black one. I'm going to look down, place it right there. Oh, and I can't find my tweezers. How convenient. Here they are. And I'm just going to push the lash onto the very base of my lashes. And then I'm just going to do the same thing with my other lash and just place it right on the lash line, and then take my tweezers. Now that I have my lashes on, I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay lip liner in Naked 2. This is the perfect nude color, so I'm just going to line my lips and probably fill them in with this. I'm going to go in with this Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Hudson. This was part of their little holiday trio, and I think this is the lightest one, I'm pretty sure. But it's a really good nude, so I'm just going to put this over top. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Thanks. Bye!